What if one ancient tonic could clear your lungs and double your energy levels at the same time? It sounds like a contradiction, doesn't it? Most medicines today either focus on fighting an infection or building you back up, but they rarely do both. If you are a corporate professional feeling the weight of burnout, a parent struggling with a child who won't eat, or just someone who feels like they never fully recovered from that last respiratory bug, you have likely been looking for a reset button for your health. Today, we are diving deep into one of Ayurveda's most potent clinical secrets, Draksharishtam. This isn't just another herbal syrup you pick up off a shelf. In the traditional texts like the Bhaishaja Ratnavali, it is celebrated as a high-performance rejuvenator that targets deep-seated weakness and chronic respiratory issues simultaneously. But here is the catch. Most people who try it end up making critical mistakes that either cancel out the benefits or lead to uncomfortable side effects. They take it on an empty stomach, they skip the dilution, or they miss the hidden clinical pairings that can double its effectiveness. We are going to break down the 10-year Raisin secret and show you how to use this fermented formulation to rebuild your body from the inside out. To understand why Draksharishtam is so effective, we have to look at how it is made. The primary ingredient is Draksha, or raisins. We are talking about nearly 2.5 kilograms of dry grapes boiled down into a concentrated decoction. This raisin base is then mixed with almost 10 kilograms of jaggery and a specific blend of aromatic spices including cinnamon, cardamom, Cinnamomum tamula, and the stamen of the Mesua flower. This mixture isn't just bottled and sold. It undergoes a natural fermentation process that creates what we call self-generated alcohol, usually between 5 and 10%. Now, don't let the word alcohol scare you. In the world of Ayurveda, this is a sophisticated ancient delivery system. This alcohol acts as a media to deliver both water-soluble and alcohol-soluble active herbal components directly to your bloodstream. Think of it as an original version of modern liposomal delivery. It allows the medicine to cross the gut barrier much faster than a standard tablet or powder, which is exactly why it's so effective for people whose digestion is already compromised. So, who is this really for? Its primary clinical use is for what the ancient texts call kshaya and debalya, which basically translate to emaciation and extreme weakness. If you find yourself gasping for air after a flight of stairs, or if you are dealing with chronic conditions like COPD, asthma, or even the lingering effects of tuberculosis, Draksharishtam is a game changer. It provides a rare dual-action solution. It clears the chest and heals respiratory injuries while providing the calories and nutrients needed to regain lost weight and muscle. It is also a secret weapon for parents. If your child is a picky eater or suffering from anorexia, clinical experience shows that administering just 10 to 15 milliliters can reset their hunger and thirst within days. For those of you in the corporate world dealing with anemia or exertional dyspnea, that feeling of being physically exhausted after minimal effort, the pro tip is to combine Draksharishtam with other specific Ayurvedic supplements. For example, when paired with Dietary Loha or Punanava Mandora, doctors often see significant improvements in hemoglobin and energy within just 2 to 3 weeks. If you are dealing with a dry, irritating cough, taking it alongside Sitopaladi Churna can provide relief that standard cough syrups often miss. It's even used in pediatric cases to help clear out chronic pinworm infestations when followed by specific antiparasitic herbs like Crimimudgara rosa. However, because this is a potent clinical tool, you must respect the rules of engagement. The standard dose is 12 to 24 milliliters, taken twice a day. The most important rule? Never take it on an empty stomach. You should wait 15 to 20 minutes after your meal. If you take it immediately after eating, it mixes with your food and the medicinal intensity is diluted. But if you wait that 20-minute window, it acts as a secondary digestive booster. Now, let's talk about the Pitta paradox. Because this medicine contains self-generated alcohol and warming spices, it can feel hot to some people. If you have a hot body type or a history of acidity, you might feel a burning sensation in your stomach or even develop mouth ulcers if you aren't careful. The fix is simple, that half-cup hack. Before you take your dose, mix it with an equal quantity of water. This reduces the hotness and makes it much easier for your stomach to tolerate without losing the medicinal benefits. And a major warning for our diabetic viewers, because this formulation is incredibly rich in jaggery, it is generally not recommended for you. Similarly, if you have active gastric ulcers, the penetrative quality of the fermented alcohol might cause irritation, so always consult with a professional first. If you are already taking Western medications or supplements like multivitamins, you can still use Draksharishtam. The clinical strategy is to take your allopathic medicine first, wait about 30 minutes, and then take your Ayurvedic dose. It generally plays well with other treatments, but that gap is essential to ensure there are no interactions. You can even continue your normal diet, including non-vegetarian food, while taking this, though staying away from overly spicy or junk food will obviously help the medicine work faster. The real payoff of Draksharishtam isn't just the vitamins in the raisins, it's what we call the Agni reset. Most people who feel weak think they just need more food, but the problem is often that their body isn't absorbing the nutrition they are already consuming. By taking this fermented tonic after your meals, you are essentially training your digestive fire to become more efficient. You aren't just adding calories, you are ensuring that every nutrient you eat actually makes it into your cells. Whether you are recovering from a long illness or just trying to get your edge back in a high-stress environment, this ancient raisin secret is one of the most reliable ways to rebuild your stamina and clear your lungs at the same time. Use it correctly, respect the dosage, and you will see why this formulation has been a category king in medicine for over 1,000 years. Don't forget to like and share it with people who might benefit from this. Feel free to share your thoughts in comment box below.